Mr. Mayor, in principle, I have a couple of points due to which I don't quite agree to the budget, and I would like to highlight some of those. Starting from the accountability, that we've been talking about accountability, and I will press on it and agree to my co-counsellor, because I think making further decisions from a point of blind spot that I talked about last time, the accountability had been a chapter not responded to that takes away the trust and the confidence in the system that had been previously. I wouldn't say, I will not give a history lesson to anybody, but as of yesterday, as of last year, we knew our position, and we were to find out how we landed in this situation so we can avoid making similar decisions and making similar mistakes. So first of all, accountability being in the blind spot until now in the entire year, and then we're sitting on the budget today, does not satisfy me, and it doesn't give me comfort and trust to be able to go back again and explain to my residents, particularly in Canal Side Ward, where people's life actually depend on little tweaks, little changes, financially, emotionally, socially. So those points, I don't see them being considered, and I don't know, very humbly disagree completely with a term called balanced budget. I'll call it a balanced budget when it has pressed equally on humanity, on human rights, on consideration, on being caring. But I'm sure we all justified our reasons to come forward on this stage and proposing this budget with increase in council tax and multiple other facilities that residents had before, not going to have after this budget has been agreed. Plus, I also want to share my concerns on the services and products of this organization as a structure. So any organization is either delivering services or product. In our case, we deliver services in terms of, many services, and our products is mostly housing, supporting our commercials. Sorry to say, but there is a huge gap in reality, and all these documents, fancy documents, and all these strategies and reports, because the end user experience from customer onboarding, so you will call it resident onboarding, all the way to the end user's feedback does not match what we are claiming in many of these points here, especially in MFTS. And finally, asset rationalization strategy is concerns me, hugely concerns me. Of course, due to the error in the system, we have arrived at this point where we are standing with nothing but limitation for the entire year. And now, this document also proposed, and we have been discussing about the asset rationalization, but I don't see a required amount of transparency, discussion, to bring forward the assets, scrutinize with everybody else, decide on it mutually, because what it concerns me as a part of the budget, it is approving certain actions that can happen on their own, and any asset can be subject to be sold or agreed upon with a party that other members are not aware of. So in that case, I think the amount, the value where you acquired it, the value it is right now, and the value we're going to receive from wherever we're conducting deal, I'm not sure if they're going to in the future work in the favor of that of the council. So from my ward, Shearwater regeneration and redevelopment. I'll also disagree that some of my fellow councillors mentioned that there's a consideration of affordable housing. Obviously, what's taken off from what was available, but also to how we will arrive to these affordable housing, except the hundreds that are pre-planned. Because I see, again, there is a gap in how the communication is conducted, how the matters have brought transparently on the table and discussed with, let's say, ward councillors or other councillors. So yeah, finally, of course, there's a ray of hope, which I feel, which I've noticed. I wasn't a part of that restructuring of the further communication and the meetings, but I see there is a due diligence that has been given in terms of importance of discussing these points. And yet, I am, again, not fully confident, just like my residents, not fully trusting the upcoming system, not fully trusting the vision and the delivery, and very worried about the end user experience, which is our residents in this case. So unfortunately, I won't be supporting this budget because for the entire year, I've been struggling to find out the order, how things should and should have been. So it doesn't align with me, and I won't be supporting this. Thank you.